Whoa, here we go again.
Back to the quiet part loud.
Yeah, well, we loud all the time.
Hey, season 3. We in the building. So who do I have with me?
Man, it's the one and only Mr. Ant Davis, man. We here, man.
Hey, and I am the one, the only Doc Massard.
You are. Is there a lot of docs though, right?
You know, it is a lot.
There's a lot of docs. When you
it's
say the
actually
one
like real doctors.
Yeah, I was about to say, because
right.
when you have to like pull out your doctor's card, what are you gonna say?
Yeah,
like, you don't have one.
As a matter of fact, I say that often. Like, hey, this is just a nickname.
Yeah, it is.
Don't nobody ask me for no advice.
Yo, side note, has anybody ever asked you like, are you a true doctor?
Oh yeah, all the time.
I can see that
all the time. And
yeah.
people be like, oh, sir, you what kind of doctorate degree did you get? And I was like, BS and BS.
Yeah, you can say that for sure. There's a lot of doctors with, like them doctors of divinities or the honorary doctors. You know what I'm saying?
You just throwing shots at MLK on the yip.
I'm not gonna say that.
Off the yip,
let me take it
sir.
back.
This what we doing?
Honorary doctor.
Honorary.
Oh,
okay.
I've had a lot of honorary.
We talking about like a Bill Cosby?
You said it.
Look, I didn't put MLK and Bill Cosby in the same conversation on purpose. You did that to me.
I did.
Anyways, so we are back.
Yes, sir.
Season 3. Look, my guy, how you been? What's been going on?
Listen,
with
I tried to get a lineup, but I didn't have it because God took this a long time ago. See, people keep asking me, you know what I'm saying? Can you grow your hair? I had this little girl. She's, I'm gonna tell you this. Little kids are so disrespectful with no filter. They'd be like, "What happened to your hair?"
Yowza!
It was gone. It's been gone for a long time. What do you say to a 5-year-old when they say your hairline's gone?
You're next.
Yeah. I can say that.
Yeah, that's what should be coming up next, right? You know what I mean? So, that's what's cracking. I was able to get the lineup with the boot black, sir. So I'm out this J looking like Bluto.
The boot black.
Yeah.
We got to know what that is. What is the boot black?
So it's a combination of just for men and Beijing.
Boot black.
Boot black.
Okay.
Because without this, your boy out here looking like Diddy at the trial. Like it's
so you got
super
great. You got the sandpaper.
Yeah, man, it's wild.
So you like
great.
Samuel L. Jackson and Django?
First off, the D is silent, so watch your mouth. Second of all, you right. It's all of the side too.
Ooh.
It is right. So like when the kids be like, "Oh, can you grow your hair?" Because Noriega did that, right?
Yeah.
Nori messed it up for everybody because he was bald forever, and then all of a sudden he got
What he put the
hair.
pin in, like he hit the little dots and stuff like that.
I don't know. He said he could always grow hair. You know what I'm saying? He Puerto Rican, so maybe.
Yeah.
Right. But now people be running up on me. Hey man, like, can you grow your own stuff? And I'm like,
get out my business
in patches. So we just gonna stick with here, right?
That's
like
it.
all the hair is going right
as
here.
long as you can have that.
Anyway, so now that we are back for season 3,
let's jump into it.
We can talk about the layout that we got
hey,
right
it's smooth.
now.
I can feel like I can cross my legs. You know what I'm saying?
Kick over a table.
I
so
almost did. You know what I'm saying? Size 12s. Size 12s.
I don't know why you telling people this.
I just gotta let people know. You know what I'm saying? That's why I kicked over the table. Size 12 out here.
Hey, man. KD said foot size matters.
Yeah.
The foot size does matter.
It does.
All right. So we are in a brand new studio space.
It looks good,
It is super dope.
You know what I feel like? I feel like at somebody's house where they say you can't put your shoes on the carpet, but we got our shoes on the carpet anyway. That's what I feel like.
See this?
Yeah.
Now, I'm doing a whole lot of that. I don't know if the legs and thighs is going to be jiggling.
Yeah.
So that I'm probably stop. Never do that again.
Don't do that ever.
You know what? Let me tell you something real quick. And y'all, we will get into the show, I promise.
Yeah.
But like, I bought a motorcycle, right?
You did. Congrats.
I did. Thank you very much, brother.
On your life.
And so I was riding a bike for like 2 weeks. And then all of a sudden, bro, in the middle of the night, my legs just started to seize up. Because the whole time, okay, major pause. The whole time, like you are gapping your legs like this, and like your calf muscles is on strike.
Oh,
and
so
like,
you was out here twerking then? When you got off the motorcycle, you was just twerking. That's all you was doing. You had like a built-in twerking situation right now, right? Is that what it was?
I don't.
Doc was out here getting some dollars.
I do not
get them dollars.
I do not like.
I don't know what's going on
whatsoever for this. So we can start with the questions then. So
Sir,
we going out like this. So first question.
Yeah.
What is the biggest shock that you went through the first time you lived with somebody other than your parents?
What's the biggest shock?
Yeah. So the first time you had a roommate or you was at camp or when you got married, if that was your first time living with somebody else, like what was the biggest shock?
I'm going to tell you that some people are nasty.
Fair.
Yeah, I mean, like so when you grow up, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm not from the hood. Doc knows this. I'm a suburban kid. I had the gated community. Boop, boop, boop. So I don't know nothing about hood. I know about cleanliness. You know what I mean? Like my
Wait
mom.
a second, man. Hood don't necessarily mean dirty.
Yeah. I would say that. I would say that. However, there's some places that I've been to that I'd be like, y'all eat here? Y'all really eat here?
Okay.
So growing up, my mom was like she was big on making sure stuff was clean.
Okay.
Like she pretty much worked for the Board of Health.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? She walked through that's not clean. Toilet, spick and span, you got clean. So when you walk into a home with someone else that don't clean like you,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So is it gonna be an unknown moment or
we have to be
okay.
Because
okay.
I mean,
no worries.
Because I may still deal with that person.
Okay.
So I don't want to
Which
be
means
like
he definitely
right,
does still deal with this person.
We don't want to talk about it, but let's just be honest. Let's call a spade a spade.
Let's keep it funky. Let's keep it funky.
You know, so like the thing is for me, the thing that annoys me is like around the urinal, where you use a bathroom and there's pee that splashes on the ground. Yeah. People forget to clean that part.
Wait. You was in places you lived with somebody who y'all had a urinal?
Like I'm saying not a urinal, like a toilet. My bad.
Okay,
like a toilet. There's a toilet.
Dang, y'all was balling out this
That is fancy.
Bruh.
Put your
That's
pinky up with the coffee. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to relieve myself.
I have a urinal in the bathroom. No, but the toilet.
Bidet? Anyways, go ahead.
The toilet. Ooh, bidet was nice too. Right? But the toilet, they were missing. So you see the pee building up.
They was grown?
We was grown. We was grown.
Was they drunk?
No.
I mean, because drunks be missing.
No. They was fully sober and just pee on the side.
Okay. Again, it was not me. Right. I ain't never lived with Ant. So I'm not caping up for this person. I'm just asking, was it possibly after they had some activities and then, you know what I'm saying, the pipes ain't really flowing like it used to?
I don't know. I don't see it as
okay.
That. I just see it as you just nasty. You
nasty virgin.
Because even after that, so if that's supposed to happen, because we're men,
right?
So stuff splashes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Splash waterfall. However, you have to clean your bathroom.
Yeah.
So if you miss that, what happens?
Yeah, you nasty.
It cakes up like ice cream.
Ew,
you know what I'm saying?
Like old butter.
That's old.
Oh, that's sick.
That's
nasty. Gross.
And I don't know as a human if I could just handle. Maybe I'm just a little bougie.
Fair.
Little? Because just maybe. Because I'm just like, at the end of the day, you don't see it.
Yeah. You don't see it or you don't care.
You don't care.
And you cool. Now, I do believe everybody has their own level of nastiness.
I do.
Right?
I do.
Like,
there's tiers.
Right. There are
tiers.
There are tiers, right? So, like, if you got a nasty crib, you don't invite nobody over your crib if you nasty.
Right.
You got to, because you got to know you nasty.
Right.
All right, cool. I had a similar shot.
Wait, hold on real quick. That's true, but not true.
What?
Because people they don't know they're nasty and they still invite you to their house.
Those people don't love you. So, what I'll say is that my biggest shock that I went through is that some people don't pay their bills. Right? So I had a roommate at a point in time, way back in the day in Virginia.
Okay.
Right? And so Buddy had just got out the service, right?
Okay.
And we had agreed we was gonna split everything, bow. First of the month come. Hey, what up, bro? I'm leaving bills like at his door. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like my mans at the time was telling me, he was like, bro, where you messed up that was you were always supposed to keep the money as if you didn't have a roommate,
right,
just in case your roommate.
But how old were you though at that time?
24.
Oh, okay. You should have known.
Oh yeah.
You're at that level.
It was my first time. Well, no, it wasn't my first.
Yeah, that's
time,
close to prime. That's close to prime level. So that means you're supposed to know to like.
It's my first time living with somebody or having somebody live with me, and no, that was crazy.
Wait a minute. So you just let it tack on, and then what happened?
Man, Buddy got the boot.
Oh, after that month?
Yeah, no. I let it ride for like 2. Right?
Okay.
And so like the second month, I'm like, bruh, we done talked about this. Hold on, fam. Like, you're not my guy.
Yo, you're a good friend.
You know what I mean?
To be able to let it go 2 months.
Bruh.
Because I would have been like, I need that by the end of the week. Because we living. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to come home and our stuff is on the line.
Right. True. True. So yeah. That was a thing. So here's a follow up on that one, right? Did you find out something about yourself that you previously didn't know during that experience living with somebody else for the first time?
I'm perfect, so you know what I'm saying. I don't really do.
We're gonna start this right now as a course correct.
I'm a perfect situation.
Hold on, my brother.
No. I got called out on certain things because I feel like for me, I'm very clean, but I don't know how to cook.
And you do love to eat.
I do love to eat. So
Pause.
No, that's not pause. That's not pause. That's direct.
That's fair.
I do love that.
That'll work. He was like, I love the gargle. Whoa, what's happening? That's not. That's not.
I do love to eat.
Go ahead.
I'm a poster child for that. But anyway,
fair.
But no, for real, what happened was I just didn't know how to cook. I knew. Okay, here's the thing. I know how to cook. I just don't try to cook.
So you lazy.
Yeah, on that part. So I can have a clean house, but we can have noodles with that clean house. Make some noodles, put a little something in there, call it a day. You know what I'm saying? And that was always my biggest thing. I feel like I always got into, when I started living with the opposite sex, I started having those issues. You do everything else, but you don't cook?
Fair.
And I was like, you right.
Fair. So the first situation you was talking about, that was with a dude?
Yeah, that was college.
Okay.
Stuff was nasty. But when I got into a relationship, it was like, you don't know nothing? You got your mom can cook.
Right. Ooh.
Y'all not in the kitchen with her? And I was like, well.
Right. I just don't value you enough in order to cook. That's what that means. That's what that means.
Yeah.
All right. I will say for myself, I learned that, so when I had the roommate, right, I was 400 pounds. Like I was a big boy, man.
You was a wrestler.
So I wasn't muscle. So I was like, Jigglypuff. That's how I was walking.
There are
around.
some big wrestlers. Remember Yokozuna?
Ooh.
Yeah. Kamala?
Yeah.
You was one of those.
Bro. I don't really like those. That's way more than 4. That's like 5, 6 easy. So that's my 600-pound life. Anyways, my problem was I showered often, right? Because I was a big dude, right? Good. And I sweat often because I still always sweat, right? But I ain't do a great job of cleaning up that tub, man. Oh. And so my roommate would be like, excuse me, you gonna need to do something about this. No.
Your water was brown?
No, it wasn't that the water was. Well, I guess it was.
Yeah, you was leaking.
I guess it was, right? Because it was a ring. It not just like a ring. It's like a ring that was in that piece.
Man.
And he called me out on that, and I was like, yeah, you're right. I need to do better about that, right? The other thing I found out about myself is I'm not here for the disrespect. Look.
Doc about to go in.
I have not been a competitive person my whole life. Right? I wasn't competitive early on because I was losing all the time. So who the hell wants to compete to somebody you fit to lose?
Yeah.
Right? So, but when I started winning, when I started getting good at
you was running your
mouth. Apex, bruh. So like I just be wanting to go all the time.
Wait, are you the type of person that competes and fights, or you just get loud and then somebody say, I'm gonna throw the gun and you be like, I'm good? Are you that type of person?
So there's a statute of limitations. So I'll just say, if I'm willing to compete, right? Like I'm ready to go. Let's go ahead and do this thing, right? So whether it's sports or anything like that, it could be anything.
You be ready.
And that's where, as an older person, we're going to talk about that in another segment. As an older person, you be out here forgetting that you old. And you think you finna do some stuff. And it's,
man, my thing too, and I know you're about to go in the story, but here's my thing about this. All old people can't fight. I hate when I hang with dudes and they be like, I can still fight.
Right.
In what world?
Or like a dude who said he ain't never lost a fight.
Listen, if a YN comes in your face,
bruh,
what are you going to do?
Bruh.
And you can't lose a fight if you're 0-0.
No, you cannot.
You know what I'm saying? You had no competition.
Yo.
I'm not even going to sit up here. I tell people all the time, I tell the girls that I'm with, that listen,
they better fight.
You better know how to fight or run, because I'm not the dude. I'm not a punk. Now I'm gonna tell you that I'm not a punk. I'll be like, hey, you have a problem. Hey, but then if he says, stop that. If he takes off the jacket or he does one of those, I'm like, you on your own. You better be Michael Johnson in this piece. Before
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what, man? I think as I've gotten older, I ain't necessarily so much ready to strap, to square up with somebody anymore.
Well, I see how you're fighting that you definitely would lose.
Yeah.
This is one of these is open.
But if it was gonna pull out some toolies, then that's a little different, right? A little different situation. But I do get loud, right? Like if it's, I remember there was a time that me and Tay was going someplace, somebody was wild disrespectful, and I was just like, nah, we ain't having that, bruh. And again, it helps because I'm 6'4", 2 and some change.
I'm 5'11" and like 1 something. So
so people
I'd be like, hey, and they'd be like, sit down. Why don't you sit down?
You could be like, yo, I'm an MMA fighter. Does that mean you could say it, but I mean, they might test you.
Yeah.
So, all right. So look, we are gonna take a quick pause to pay some bills real quick, and we'll be right back with you with the Quiet Part Loud.
We here, loud as ever.
Yeah. All right, and we are back. All right, so if any of y'all have been watching thus far, and hopefully you have, we started talking about how different it is when you first live with somebody else.
Ooh.
Right. But then that brought up something that we are now, as y'all can see, now we got a whole Call-A-Spade-A-Spade. This is one of our newest segments.
I'm gonna tell you something real quick because black people are not gonna like me though about this.
Here we go.
I'm not good at spades.
What?
Yeah, I'm just learning.
Wait, just learning?
Yeah.
Like just now?
Yeah, like maybe like a month ago.
Bruh.
Because I felt like I was going to barbecues and cats was like, you can't play spades? Go over there. Like, you just son me?
Yeah.
Go over there.
Can you play dominoes?
Go over to Kitty's table. Oh, I can play dominoes.
Okay.
For sure. Dominoes, I'm good at. Every other black game I'm good at except spades.
How, bro?
I mean, because when I was a kid and we had functions, I was playing sports.
Okay.
So we always played football. We was out there playing football, basketball. I was in there. So by the time we came over to the table, it was time to eat and go home. Or it was time to eat and talk to women. You know what I mean? So we wasn't playing spades. That's just how I'm gonna be as honest as possible. I was an athlete.
Hey,
I played sports. That's all I did.
And you know what, dog? I hear you. Right. And because you my mans, I'm gonna let you live, right?
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Because he's my guy. This is my guy. Like 50 grand, this is my guy. But nah, nigga, that ain't no excuse, bro.
It is, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this.
There's a bunch of athletes that play spades.
Listen,
I'm
gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know that every black person has a black card revoke in them. It's either I've heard people that not eat watermelon. I've heard people not eat chicken. I've heard people not play spades. I've heard people, certain things. I feel like as black people, we always be put in this box, and everybody can't do it.
First off,
a lot of black people can't fight. We just talked about that too.
I don't like.
I'm just saying. Because
we done already talked about that. I don't eat watermelon. So okay, fine.
So let's just be honest.
That's fine. Let's just go call it what it is. All right, fine. Mm-hmm. And so that's what this segment is about.
Call-A-Spade-A-Spade.
Call-A-Spade-A-Spade. This is a segment where we're gonna have to be very honest, not only with ourselves, but with our people about stuff that be happening all the time.
All the time.
All right. So here's the question for the segment.
He was ready for it too.
I am. So I know I love my people. Mm-hmm. I know you love your people.
I do.
Right.
In some instance.
But I'm going to keep it 1,000.
Let's keep it 1,000.
I don't like being in the hood neither. I don't like being in hood places. I don't like being in trailer parks.
The fact that you hit the high note let me know that you definitely don't like it.
I really don't. I don't enjoy it, bruh. And I don't like being in a trailer park. I don't want to be no place that's ghetto, the barrio. Hell, I don't like no EO. I mean, I ain't trying to be in none of them janks.
Yeah.
Look, and look. As I know people will be like, bruh, what is that? You know what I'm saying? You got a rep for the hood, blah, blah,
Hey,
blah.
really quick. This is the quiet part loud. Because it's what people be thinking.
Exactly.
They don't want to say it.
You don't want to say it, but you know damn well when you got that cousin or that family reunion and you got a cousin that's like, hey man, come on, slide with me real quick. You be like, all right, cool, I'm gonna kick it with you. Hey, look, run me up to the house though, real quick. Yep. House is a strong word, bruh. Those are called projects where I grew up. So I love trap music.
Yeah.
You know this.
Of course.
Right. I love the ratchet like sound and vibe.
He's low key ratchet.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there is that. And
remember, we said twerk on the motorcycle. So remember that.
I didn't say that. You said twerk on the motorcycle.
We just said it.
That's fine. That's fine. It has been said. But all I'm saying though, dog, is like I can enjoy some of the more colorful aspects of our culture
in your living room
and our people in the living room, dog. I ain't trying to look. I like jewelry. Right? I like, you know what I'm saying?
You like
kicks or whatever. And I don't need somebody running up on me being like, what size you wear? Nigga, my size. That's what size I wear,
say
bro.
It loud
like,
for the people in the back.
What size you wear? Nah, bro. Like, why would you check it? Mine. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Somebody on this stage has done that to me once before they self.
Yeah, I have.
Like, hey man,
listen, call me out. Call a spade a spade. I do. When I go to Doc's house, he got a wall of shoes. So I'm like, I'm a shoe head. What size you wear, brother? You know what I'm saying? What you not wearing no more?
And it's wild because we do wear the same size.
Exactly. Exactly. And man, I think for me, man, sometimes, and I'm blacker than black. I love black.
Right.
I love everything. I love the back of Forrest Whitaker's neck. You know what I'm saying? Because it's black. I like my gums because they black. However, there are some things that. So here's the thing about me. Here's the thing about me. People test my blackness. People test my blackness. I don't know why. I feel like everybody always. It's like, okay, I'm before I jump into the story. It's like one time when I was with a white woman. They were like,
so I wonder why they would test your blackness, Clarence.
No. I'm saying they didn't know. So the whole time because I kept it on the low. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I had never been with a white woman. I'm gonna be honest. And I was with a white woman.
That's the real reverse racism that people be like, oh, that's reverse racism. Nah. Let's keep it real.
So when I was with her and they finally saw her, they was like, you? Nigga, you out of all the people, like you love black people, love black women, and I'm like, yo, I can't test my gangster. So that's what I'm saying. So after that situation, my blackness has been tested. So one time somebody invited us to a Juneteenth party.
You and the
No. This is moving forward.
Okay.
Yeah. So me and my lady went to the Juneteenth situation, right? When we went to the Juneteenth situation, it was in the heart of the hood. Like gang banging, Crips and Bloods, what up, what set you claim type situation. And once again, y'all know I'm from the suburbs. I don't see a lot of this. I have friends that have friends, but I don't ever deal with those friends like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a goon, but I don't deal with my goon on a daily.
Right.
However, we went to the Juneteenth. When we went to the Juneteenth, it was cool for a minute. You know what I'm saying? They got the food there. They got everything going on. But here's the thing that I didn't know what to do. They had gunshots ringing. Bow, 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 bow.
Oh, this celebration?
I don't know if it's, I don't know. I'm not from the hood. I don't know if it's celebration. I don't know if it's,
all you hear is issue. It's time to go. That's it.
All I see is cats running full speed.
Wowzers. Full
speed, Track Johnson here, Usain Bolt, all that. Yo. And I'm sitting here going, what do I do?
But you didn't think to run instinctively then, sir?
I didn't think to run at all because I saw people falling over on top of each other.
What?
So here's what I did. I remember my goon saying, never run, only hide. So that's what I did. Come to find out, it wasn't gunshots.
What was it?
It was a table that fell. That sounded like gunshots.
What kind of table was that?
Everybody
made out of steel.
And everybody ran.
God go.
Cass was hurt, bruised, babies on the ground. You know what I'm saying? But
at what point is it okay to boot a kid out the way?
Like, I mean, they was falling on top of kids, baby shoes on the ground. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I remember what my goon said.
Okay, hide. Hide, don't run.
And I felt like a smart person because it was only tables.
So what did your lady do?
She did the same thing I did.
Okay.
Because she was from the hood. So she knew. She was like, I don't like hood activities. However, I know hood tendencies.
Fair.
So like, why we gonna run? We don't see somebody shooting.
That's super fair.
And so we stayed to the back.
I say this about why people be finding themselves in the hood, right? So like, again, the goal for these kinds of activities, right? So like we working, we trying to blow up, trying to get big, trying to get some paper, right? Cool. The goal is, so when you have money, you can go where you want to go and do things you want to do. You want to be able to kick it and enjoy the things that you saw when you didn't have bread. Not all the time. I be seeing all these rappers, talking about, oh man, you got to check in and this and that. Check in. Last time I checked, you not the governor. You ain't the mayor. What you
if they
mean
saying to check in, I'm checking in the suburbia
and
then.
Right.
That's
and
it.
so if I want to go get some barbecue, do I got to check in with the local goons in order? And my favorite color outside of gray is red.
Yeah, mine too.
I had to get rid of so much gear when I moved to LA, dog.
Bro, listen, I have a red hat in that bag over there. I'm not putting it on. I don't know where we at.
On the show?
On the show, they be like, "Hey, I seen that that you had on, so it's a problem." You know what I mean? So,
oh my gosh. So, all right. The last thing that I'm gonna say about this topic, right, just for now, is why the best food in the hood?
sheesh.
Why some of the prettiest women in the hood?
Yeah, I just don't like hood. No, I'm not gonna say it. No,
I said prettiest. I ain't saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
But the food is good. Yeah,
But
food is good
all the time.
All the time.
Going. You know what I mean? And so I actually test whether I'm gonna eat at an establishment by the ankle size of the people who in there.
What
You know what I mean? 'Cause
could you
I need to see-
do without saying how
I need some diabetes seasoning. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you need big cooks.
That's what you need. You need big cooks, bro.
That's true.
Now, in
That's true.
LA, I'ma say it. I'm call a spade a spade, right? In LA, they don't use salt. I don't care how fat you is. So if you fat and you don't use salt,
I'm gonna have to take you some spots. 'Cause
you
I
doing
feel-
something wrong.
I feel like you don't know LA too much, so we're gonna take you to some spots. I have a new spot that I need you to.
Oh, you got a new spot?
You need to try out. I've been there a long time. I've been there for years, but I need you to try it out. Just saying.
All right.
And it's the big brother in the back with the diabetes.
Okay. And we'll see then.
Yeah.
All right, then we'll beat it. Pause. All right. Well, look.
Yeah, man, we
this
appreciate
is the first
y'all.
episode back.
Yes, sir.
Super glad to be here. Glad you guys are with us.
Yeah.
Glad you guys are feeling the whole environment because
The
we got a
vibe.
whole lot of real cool stuff coming
Yes,
this
sir.
season, man. We'll be back at you. Once again, this is the guy.
Mr. Ant Davis. You see, I ain't throwing no gang signs. I'm just doing this. That's it. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Suburbia.
Dr. Sarr, the one and only. I'll let you, boy.
Yeah.
What? Hold on, player. Unless you want this shit to get nutty.